Hi, everybody. Digidice Monsters is a podcast for adults. Viewers' discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the description below. To my dearest Priscilla, oh, how it vexes me that I cannot share these words with you in person, though I find myself shackled by the confines of peer pressure and societal norms at Camp Cool Breeze. The prepubescent boys here seem to fear a curse known as the cootie, an affliction that I would gladly risk for you. Oh, for a single sunlit walk on Sunny Cove's beaches. Perhaps we share a twisted potato from Jiminy Chippets. I hear they have Dippin' Dots for dessert, and I think that is pretty cool. And then, for the real dessert, our bar... Mickey! Jack said he would teach us how to do gainers off the dock.
Oh, seriously? That's fucking sweet. Let's go.
Welcome to Digidice Monsters, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast set in the Digimon universe. My name is Jukes, and I'm going to be your game guide, or Digimon, for this campaign. Joined by some lovely folks here. Would you guys like to bring yourselves to the table for the second time?
Of course. Don't mind if I do. Hello, everybody. I am PHG. I am going to be playing the characters of Priscilla King and Hyunmoonmon.
Howdy, everybody. I'm playing Yukio Frost and Dynamomon.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Billy, and I'll be playing KC and Champaman.
Hello, I am Zephy, and I am playing Jax Marion.
And to bring it back around, I'll be playing Jax's partner, Hitoman. Well, last session we were introduced to our Digidestined of sorts. We haven't quite figured out a Tamers, Frontiers. We don't know what we're going to call them yet, but we'll work on that name. I think I'd like to have that come out a little bit organically. But we met them as well as a couple of other campers by the names of Mortimer, Rachel, and Rory. And as far as the camp counselors are aware, that they have been consumed by a TV, made aware by one of the other kids in the camp, Richard or Ricky, and he let them know that Rory had bet Mortimer that he couldn't spend the whole night in the cabin 13, which was historically haunted. So investigating that matter, the camp counselors found it to be true. And upon investigation, were assaulted by some kind of magical 80s television that pulled them into a world filled with colors, bright screens, and a weird kind of cyber technological forest. Introduced to their new friends that have referred to themselves as the Digimon. They have all kind of partnered up and found themselves in this, I said canyon last time. Canyon's a bit of a strong word. I would like to rephrase that back into a bit more of a crevasse. It is it's still a deep, as mentioned, Jax was about 20 feet up. They're about 60 feet sides on each. So it is a steep area, but it is very manageable and climbable. And as everybody kind of got together and introduced themselves to their partner Digimon, they were rudely interrupted by a large bear type Digimon. And that's kind of where we found ourselves now. And with that, we're going to have our players roll for initiative, as I'm going to start the encounter. Give me a second.
As we were very
Encounter
rudely
time?
interrupted, I think you should say.
You know what? Fair enough.
That was a pleasant moment going on.
All right. And just to bring our listeners up to speed here on how combat is going to work with partner Digimon, essentially, I have it as essentially like the Digimon respond to calls of their partner tamers, at least how it seems in the show. They may not be calling specific attacks, such as Pokemon, but it seems like it's kind of a call and order type relationship when it comes to combat. So I'm having the partners roll for initiative, and then the partner and Digimon are going to share that a turn order there. How it goes in the grand scheme of things in that combat, I don't think it really matters. Like if KC does an action and then Dynamon does a bonus action and then KC does a bonus action and then Dynamon does an action. However you make that turn work, you guys share a turn kind of organically, and I think that is in the spirit of Digimon is kind of only what makes sense there. Yeah, let's all go ahead and give ourselves a roll for initiative, and then I'll kind of set the scene there again.
All right, let's get this started.
Ooh, Jax, what'd you get there?
Ooh,
Jax
26.
rolled amazing.
What'd you get there, Jax?
26.
Oh, my Lanta. All right. KC, would you like to roll for me there, please?
Yes, I sure would. I'm just, as always, looking for that very, very sneaky initiative button.
Even if you go to the initiative tracker on Foundry, where the two crossed swords, you'll see a little. You can just click that, and it'll roll your initiative based on
You
your
could do
character
it
sheet.
that way too?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. Okay,
Yo.
I got dirty 20,
Nice.
18 plus 2.
Nice. All right, Yukio, can you roll us an initiative, please?
Yes, sir. A 10. Perfect. Right in the middle.
All right. And Priscilla, please.
All right, let's see what happens. Normal. All right, I guess we're going with the 21.
Wow. All right, we're starting off strong here. All right, I'm going to roll for the bear type Digimon. They have for their initiative bonus, it seems, a +2. So nothing too bad there. All right, so it looks like they get a 14. So they're right in the middle of the mix there. Well, actually, upper lower. And as we get into combat, it seems first to act is Jax and Owletmon. So what does Jax do upon noticing that there is this giant bear roaring? Again, to set the scene, you guys are in this giant crevasse right now, littered with very brightly colored ferns and flora all over the ground. Instead of dirt below that, though, it seems to be these metal kind of iron panels. The two rock/dirt walls that appear to have LCD screens mounted to them are about 60 feet on each side there. The target in front of you appears to be this hulking, large, blue bear with red claws and almost kind of spiked knuckles and a shoulder piece on the side. Not a species that you have ever seen before in your adventures in Cool Breeze Camp. So what do you do?
Were bears common thing that he'd see in the forest, or?
I think in Cool Breeze Camp, most definitely. Black bears are the more common ones, but there were the odd... they're not grizzlies, they would be just the brown bears given the area, but there were the odd brown bear as well.
It's just a bear, guys. All we gotta do is scare it off. He's gonna move forward.
Jax, what are you doing?
We just gotta make it think we're bigger. He's just gonna, like, flex, like, put his arms up, try and make himself look bigger. Get out of here, bear!
I love it. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Ooh, that is a natural 3.
Okay. So for a 3, you would see this bear just kind of doesn't even really acknowledges you. Actually, no, does acknowledge you, but meets your stance, and as it kind of rears up on its back legs and lets out this enormous Jax, it's time to do something. Should we?
Do you know that thing, Owletmon?
It is Grizzlymon, normally a peaceful being, a denizen of these woods, but it seems something has angered him.
Oh, that probably didn't help then.
And Jax, it would be at that moment you would feel a thrum in your pocket.
What? If you start patting at his pockets, what is this?
And as you reach into your pocket, you would pull out this strange device. You're feeling around. It almost feels like the size of like a pager or actually a pager would probably be the most apt size in this time period. So you pull it out, and it's almost like a small Nintendo device. It's white, gray, and has these kind of purple inlets, almost if you were to think of like the old Super Nintendo color palette. It's very much that, except white instead of gray. But it's that kind of vibe there. And you pull out this device, this white, gray, and purple device, and on it, it's like flashing the words "battle" in black and white on a screen there.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to fight this thing.
What? I thought you were gonna scare it off.
I tried, and now this. Did you guys find one of these? It's saying battle.
What?
The rest of you can all check your pockets there.
Yeah.
He will sort of clutch at Dynamon sort of like protectively as he hears the word battle, and then in clutching Dynamon will feel a little Digivice-shaped object. A pager-shaped object, I guess.
Yeah, a pager-shaped object. And with the rest of you, I think while you're all looking here, I think it's easy enough. Why don't we have you all kind of... I think for Priscilla, yours comes out in this kind of iconic royal blue, but the accent colors are like this lighter gray and then orange for the buttons. Casey, yours is kind of a bright yellow, and then has the same kind of gray for the iron bars, but the buttons on the side are this kind of bright red or like orangey red, like I'd say like a blood orange. And then Yukio, yours is a almost onyx black, has navy blue for the iron kind of little bits, and then the buttons themselves are a light purple. So you see that like there's almost kind of like a match, like they seem like an aligned set based on like the color palettes. It almost seems like bits and pieces of all of these are. It seemed where they all seem to be made in a similar fashion, but all the colors seem to kind of like, in one way or another, you each have a color connected to somebody in this, is one thing that I think off the rip you guys would all notice. Other than that, you all have this device. The bear is roaring, and sorry, I'll let you guys role play for a little bit more before we can jump into this specific.
What do you think these things do? Did somebody plant these on us? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I would highly doubt they would be able to plant this on us. I mean, I see what Jax means by the battle on there now. It's just flashing over and over, battle, 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 battle. Kind of look over to Sluppermon.
Jax, why not you try clicking a button?
Yeah, Priscilla, it's time to battle.
Do you respond to this?
Well, I feel like I would. I feel like I got something on the tip of my tongue, and I'm just ready to go, Priscilla.
He's describing it perfectly. It's like a word. I just can't get it. Jax.
We'll start pushing buttons.
All right, go ahead. Either way, actually, you know what? No, there won't be a roll to this. You start mashing buttons, and the first button you press will be if it was like a Super Nintendo controller, would be the B button, and you hit it, and as it goes, it shows you the words "glitter pack."
Glitter pack. Do you know what that is, Owlitmon?
I think. Oh my god! Oh, and you see as you say "glitter pack," like his beak starts to glow. I think this might be useful.
Go for it.
And you go and you hit the B button again, activating, and you see the little screen just kind of lights up again and it says attack initiated. And you would see hovering in front of you as Owlitmon is kind of just sitting there flapping his wings as hard as he can to just maintain at your like head level. And he's just like, glitter peck! And you would see as this sparkling white little projectile launches out towards the attacking bear Digimon, and or I guess Grizzlymon. We've figured out his name is Grizzlymon, and it launches and hits him in the face. And you go ahead. Oh, you've rolled damage. You roll for attack there for me, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was rolling any of this.
All good. So we'll just give you one more roll here, and we'll ignore the other ones. Ah!
Let's go! Ignoring the other rolls.
All right. All right, Zephy, what is that? You want to give the audience?
Let's get my first nat 20.
Hey, all right. So I think almost like you would see as the digital energy kind of builds up and projects towards Owletmon, and I can feel your strength, Jax. Glitter pack, and it just blasts, and it just hits this bear in the face. As he kind of goes back down onto all fours and starts digging at the ground, gripping his claws, ready for combat. Oh no. Oh, I think he's serious now, Jax.
I think with the nat 20, because of how much force it was, it like made Owletmon do a flip, and Jax just kind of catches him.
I love it as you're able to brace him.
Oh, thank you.
Good job, little buddy.
These things have power. Wow.
And next in the initiative order is Priscilla.
All right. Well, if I think I understand what we have to do here. All right, Sluppermon. I'm going to have you go in there, okay? And so I'm going to try to click the same button that I saw Jax click.
Yeah, we fumbled on that last time, y'all. So just to, if you heard Jack last session, it is meant to be Jax.
It was you, not us. It was your ears.
I think we all did it. I think others people did it as well, and I might have been gracious enough to edit it out.
No. I mean, it was the listeners. It wasn't.
It was.
It was their ears. We got it correct. It was their ears.
Yes. I gotta stop being so defensive. All right, Priscilla and Sluppermon, it's your turn. So, Priscilla, it is you and Sluppermon's turn there.
All right.
Priscilla, just give me the word.
All right. I'm going to have you go in there, okay, Sluppermon? And then
Do this.
I'm going to have you use, what is that? Bubble Bash?
You meant Bubble Bash.
That was...
And, ha!
Sluppermon will rush up to this bear monstrosity and, I have guesses. He'll rush up towards this bear monstrosity and swing his head, and as he's swinging his head around, the bobble on his head will sort of come down like a morning star or a flail onto this Grizzlymon, and also his little eyes are going to be swinging around too. They don't do any damage and they're not connecting, but they're also moving with the momentum of his head swing. Did you like that descript, PHG?
Absolutely, I did. Beautiful description.
And with a... what does Sluppermon roll there?
He rolled an 11.
With an 11, unfortunately, the shoulder of this bear type creature that Owletmon has referred to as Grizzlymon seems to shoulder check as the flaming bauble kind of comes down and hits, and is just kind of bounces off Grizzlymon's shoulder plate there.
You're a tough one, huh? Priscilla.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Are you gonna be okay there, Sluppermon?
Yeah, just stay back. We'll handle this.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, it's Casey and Dynamon's turn.
Right. Casey would follow suit. But what he would do is pull Dynamon out of his jacket and sort of lift him up, and he'd press the button and like hold him out not like a firearm or anything like that, but almost like a hand blaster, but he's holding him out into the palm, like if he's like, hey, take a look at this, but he's expecting it to shoot.
So you're not doing like a Simba moment where you're raising him up?
No. He's like holding him out with one hand and he's pressing the button with the other hand.
I love that. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I'm picturing it. Yeah, like, look what I got in my hand, and then with the other one. I love it. And go ahead and give me an attack.
I think I'm a little too far away.
He is correct. The sleepy one is correct.
Well then, me and the Sleepymon will venture forth. As Casey hears this, he'll sort of grab Dynamon and inch his way forward, not wanting to get too much into the fight, but also needing to get that specific distance that we need to get. I believe that should help it. And I rolled a 12 to hit. A 7 plus a bit.
Billy, would you like to describe what stun bubble looks like?
Yeah, it's so as you hear Dynamon inhaling for the snore, he would inhale just sort of the energy around him, and then exhale it with the word stun bubble and the exhale of the snore, as it launches somewhere between a snot bubble and a yawn towards this guy in a sort of lazy pattern.
as it's kind of going like, and then pops. It seems you guys are starting to notice that Owletmon's attack seemed to have caught the Grizzlymon by surprise, as the rest of these attacks just don't seem to be landing purchase as he shucks off this pop without any concern. All right, anything else for KC and Dynamon?
You'd say, that looked like a direct hit, little guy. Good job. And then, yes, good job, guys. Sort of back.
All right. Next up in the order is Grizzlymon, as the only one directly in their face is the brave and bold Sluppermon. As let's see, what attack will he do? Yeah, I think he will just start off with. You see, as he kind of rears up back and brings his 2 front paws down and shouts, "Heavy attack!" And that's an 11 to hit Sluppermon.
Sluppermon's good.
As Sluppermon is able to just move out of the way as the Grizzlymon slams his paws down, cracking the metal panels beneath his claws. Yukio.
Yeah, you ain't the only tough guy.
Yukio, it's you and Tetsudamon's turn.
What do you want me to do, Yukio?
I'm guessing we're fighting this thing all of a sudden. I thought the rational thing with bears is hide or run away.
Not with this one. He seems really agitated.
What is a walk speed for Tetsudamon?
Walk speed?
Is it 0? That
It should be 25 feet.
25. Thank you. Now, are we able to go through our allies, or we have to go around?
No, you can go through it, especially with the in trading level. You can definitely make your way through as long as you don't end your turn in their space. Or, end the move within their space.
Okay, bud. Let's get closer to the fight.
Absolutely.
And, well, it looks like you can only do one thing on here. It's a nice range attack, too. It's called Chill Claw.
I know that one well.
Let's use it, bud.
Focusing in on the enemy. Chill Claw!
15.
Yeah, a 15 hits. Yukio, what does Chill Claw look like coming from Tetsudamon?
I would imagine he brings his claws to his mouth as he breathes kind of a frosty layer, and he just launches them right at it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. As you see these kind of ice scratches heading towards the air and connecting into the forehead of this grizzly Digimon, as you see his face covered in frost and shaking off the bits of ice that you've hit him on the snoot for.
Oh, good job, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Hit him directly on the head.
Very confused about the anatomy of everything that's happening here, but yeah, so far working well for us, I would hope so.
Don't worry, you'll eventually understand.
Radio.
The top of the round there, we have Jax and Owletmon.
Alright, Owletmon, just try that glitter peck again. He's just gonna hold him up over his head.
Still continuing that frantic little flapping and glitter peck!
14.
A 14 hits.
Let's go 5 damage.
And 5 damage, again, as this sparkling little outline almost of Owletmon's beak projects out and hits the Grizzlymon in the face. At the top of the round here, I would say, Jax, can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Oof, not 4.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Bridesmaid.
So unfortunately with a 4 you are unable to ascertain the situation of the battle, unfortunately. So your main thought is to just keep attacking, see what happens. Alright, next in the order, Priscilla and Sluppermon.
Alright, Sluppermon, can you do that, Bubble Bash again?
Yeah. Whoa. We'll get him with it this time. We'll get him with the Bubble Bash. Yeah.
What'd you get there?
11 again.
Unfortunately, with an 11 again, that the bauble just bounces off of the shoulder armor, and you see as the Grizzlymon kind of looks at you and smirks.
Well, you know, sometimes it's hard to bobble and bash when you're bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him.
And Priscilla, can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Perception check, absolutely. Perceptione. Bubbidi-boo-da. That would be a 12.
Yeah, so with a 12, you are able to look at the Grizzlymon, and you're kind of scanning it up and down to see what kind of damage it's taken from the attacks that have landed. And you see that its thick fur almost looks unscathed, almost as if nothing has happened. Even the cold now has already melted from Tetsudamon's attack. It seems that as powerful as these little guys seem to be, they're just not able to get through the thick hide, one might say, of this Grizzlymon.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you real quick. It looks like, as powerful as our little companions are, that thing looks like it hasn't really taken anything.
Is there like another setting on this pager?
Casey, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
The smartest. Holy, I might
Yes, you are.
I might be. That's a 17 plus 2. That's a dirty 19.
I love it. Yeah, I also love saying dirty 19. I don't care. I know some people are flipping their. I like it. But with an Arcana of 19, I would say almost like you say that frantically flipping through it. You're like, there's got to be another setting on this.
Oh, yeah.
And as you're hitting the button, flipping, you hit one, and at that moment, the thrumming that you've been feeling the entire time increases tenfold. Just as your hand, you can see your hand itself vibrating with the energy coming out of this device here, as it says, "Digivolve possible."
Yeah. So definitely. Is it? Sorry, is it still Priscilla's turn? If it is, I would shout this out to them.
It still is. I was going to have Slipperbound retreat.
Yeah, I think we're kind of in a little bit of a flux zone. Again, that's one of the struggle pains of D&D when it comes to interactions in combat here. But I am fine with KC.
Shout to the homie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I am fine with you being like, I found this out, and then shouting it to Priscilla.
Awesome. Okay, so. Yes, Casey being a practiced gamer, definitely looking for some sort of setting on this digital device, will frantically be mashing buttons and find this setting, and I'll shout out to Priscilla. Hey, Priscilla, I found this. Look.
All right.
I think it might be like a combo or a super move or something.
Combo or super move? I mean, anything's better than what's going on right now. Give it a try. Priscilla will start to look for this option.
And yeah, I think since Casey has already found it, you're able to thumb through, and see Digivolve possible on the the third panel, third slide there. And what does Priscilla do?
Well, maybe this will do something. Priscilla is going to click on the button.
And as that overwhelming thrumming and energy you feel in your hand, you see your hand almost kind of moving in that vibrating or mysterious formation, almost as you're holding something that's moving too fast for your eyes to be able to comprehend. And you see as this bright light kind of gathers on top of the Digivice and starts swirling around your hand and projects a beam towards Slippermon, and around it starts another circle of light, and he again gets lifted up into the air, and all of his energy begins to meld, and with this little bright light, a pillar comes down. And would you like to describe as Slippermon digivolves?
Yes, you will see a little bit here. You'll see the little Slippermon. He'll start to slowly change for a little bit. Start to get a little bit darker colors, Maybe even start to, instead of looking like a weird little slug dog, he's turning more into a regular form of dog, but still a little bit different than normal. He's going to have some, 2 big hind legs, have some, his bulb is now going to go from the top of his head to almost looking like a tail now. He's going to grow some little ears right there as well, and he also, his eyes, instead of them being green, are now a little bit more orange, like amber color.
All right, as I guess Billy, would you like to give us your Digivolution call out?
The first magical girl transformation of the
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we're going with
okay.
magical girl. Okay.
They are magical girls. You cannot deny that Digimon are magical girls.
I'm not denying it. I didn't think we were actually going to reference it.
We have to.
Oh, absolutely.
It's part of the call, you know?
It's the
canon
culture. It's the culture. For the culture.
Okay, yes. So,
Slumbermon, Digivolve to Jumpamon. Hey, oh yeah. All right, I'm really feeling this one. Oh, Priscilla, we're gonna mess these guys up.
I sent this glowing beam at you and you're different now. What the heck?
Yeah, different but same, you know.
Say, are you okay?
Better than ever.
He did
All right.
it.
Well then, Chompamon, you know what to do. Stand up to your ground.
Yeah, you got it, Priscilla. And while I'm doing that, you go ahead and check out the. It feels like I got a lot more to say this time. You know what I mean? Check out my moves.
Absolutely.
And I'll say for the flair of it, you can throw out another attack as Chompamon.
You know what? We'll do a funny one. There's an interesting one right here. It's what are you looking at?
yeah. And then from then, Chompamon will turn from like sort of dancing with the Grizzlymon, like, you know, in combat. Dancing, the capoeira combat dance. They will turn from looking at you in the middle of the combat dance and turn back to the Grizzlymon, who's, you know, kind of interrupting them in the middle of their conversation. It's like,
What are you looking at?
All right. Make that DC 14 wisdom save.
Yeah, do you want to just let the listeners know on what are you looking at? What are you looking at does?
Absolutely. As you see, little Chompamon will start to do this little intimidating face, making himself look like he's bigger than the surrounding area. This little like aura will surround him, like black effects coming off of him as he gives this intense stare down to the enemy.
I meant more mechanically, but that's.
Oh, well, sure.
There's just a little paragraph in the battle.
why they were asking for the wisdom save.
Yes.
Well, the reason why, of course, is if they do not succeed on the wisdom save, they will be frightened for a minute. Spooky, scary stuff right there. And if they do succeed, instead, they'll take a little mental damage from that 1d4 psychic.
All right.
In a minute, that's like a lifetime in 5e combat.
Oh yeah.
Wise bear. Makes
So
sense.
with a 17, it seems. I would say even it's not that this bear's wisdom overrides. It's almost as if the glazed over look that you all clocked at the beginning. Nobody's home right now at this Grizzlymon as he's swinging wildly at currently Chompamon exclusively.
And missing.
Hey, very good point. Anything else for Priscilla and Chompamon?
I think for right now, this is where we're gonna have it end right there. Perfect
All
way
right.
to end the turn. He took that psychic instead of that wisdom damage.
So that ends up being 4 psychic damage for Grizzlymon. And KC, it is your turn. The discoverer, the progenitor of Digivolution in the group here. What would you like to do with your turn?
Still holding Dynamon in one hand. He'll assume the same position as he did before, with Dynamon held out in one hand, and press the Digivolution button, thinking that his special move is probably not a transformation. If his first move was a projectile of some sort, then his second move must just be a more intense projectile. You know what I mean? So his Digivolve move must be a better projectile. So he'll hold him out in one hand and press this button that says Digivolution.
May want to put me down.
And as you do, you hit that button, that same circle of energy, this circle. You can't even really tell what is being swirled around, as it's just this bright white blue energy swirling around your hand. And then you can see, instead of being projected towards Dynamon, since you're holding him, it wraps and weaves all around your body and starts swirling around Dynamon in your hand, and you feel them get lifted off your hand just ever so slightly. You feel the kind of like almost gust of this energy swirling in your hand. And would you like to describe Dynamon's Digivolution?
Yeah, so Dynamon, I believe the Digivolution would start by opening its eyes, and first and foremost, this forever infinite snot bubble would give a little pop, and then his eyes would open, and the ears would sort of like shake a little bit and get a little bit more stiff, and I feel like at this point the camera would pan down, showing that there's a body now, sort of like a light body. You know how they transform. sort of emanating from this little the head from the neck, just growing down to 2 arms, then legs, and a staunch little form with a thick tail, similar to an alligator or some sort of a reptile's tail. And a little striped boy, light blue fur all over his body, and a very eager grin as all of this energy is now ready to be let out.
And Joseph, would you like to give us your best Digivolution call out?
Dynamon, Digivolves to Dynamon.
All right. So with our new rookie form of Dynamon into Dynamomon, what is your guys' first little interaction there? What are you guys doing with your turn? You see a Grizzlymon in front of you.
I immediately collapse to the ground because I'm now trying to one hand hold up this fool rookie Mon as I fall down.
No roll. You just there's no holding that with one hand.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, I think you were saying something about that, weren't you? Little, whoa, not so little guy anymore, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Just grabs your jacket.
All right, little guy. So how about we go see if we can get involved in this too? Maybe that little dog guy can handle it on his own. But I mean, shit, it's still a lot bigger. And I mean, we have numbers, so numbers should make this a very easy win for us. Should. Will. All right, Dynamomon. Let's Dynamomon.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What does this say you can do? As I'm sort of like walking forward with Dynamomon, ushering him forward. As I'll say, all right, let's see. What about this one? And I'll press see here. Yeah. I'll say, how about some of this? As I think about the song that's associated with the words "positive contact." I'll have Dynamomon. His hands will begin to sort of light up with this sort of static energy, almost electric, but not quite, so we'll call it a static energy. It starts to like spark between his fingers and across his palms. I'll say, go ahead, go ahead, slap that dude 5, Dynamomon.
Yes, sir, Casey.
And as Dynamomon walks forward, the move that I use is positive contact. It's a move that it does a melee attack, and on hit, it deals 3d4 lightning damage. And if it lands, there's a con save to be made, and if they fail it, they're stunned until the end of their next turn. Sort of like a classic monk style.
Oh. Hey, Dynamomon. You coming to help me out here, huh?
Yes.
Whoa, what's that you got there? Is that like a little light bobble? I used to do that. A bobble bash? Yeah, back in the day, you know.
Well, I was told to give it a high five, so. Positive contact!
Alright, so now with that positive contact melee sort of spell attack going on, we rolled and got an 11 plus 5 makes it a 16.
16 hits.
For 5 mighty lightning damage.
And 11.
Whatever it is, it's dope mighty lightning damage. And I also believe it's going to call for a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit! All right, let's see. Con saves. What? You would think a bear would be. It would be his, but I guess not. All right, so he's got a +2 to these. Oh, so close to that 18 for a 5 + 2 for a 7. As you give him the good palm down and stun this bear. Sorry, you want to give us a little bit what that looks like? Sorry, I stole your thunder.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, and actually, if you don't mind, Yukio, how you doing this? How's the Dynamon landing this? You're high-fiving this boy.
Ooh, okay. You want me to do it in the voice or just talking?
I mean, I would be cool with you describing the scene, or if you want to like act it out, or both.
I think he's just giving you free reign to kind of describe how Dynamomon acts in this moment here.
Okay.
Like how he lands the attack.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous that Chopamon talked to him for the first time, and regarding your request to high-five it, he goes for a high-five, trips, and just ends up slapping it.
I do like that, little bit of like nervous energy kind of coming out into this kinetic. Are you cool with that, Billy?
Yes. No, that's good.
Hell yeah. So I almost say almost reminiscent of Casey falling into the TV, that same kind of movement as he comes over with an overhand down, boom! And though looks a little clumsy, lands a quite hearty blow with 11 lightning damage, and stunning this bear as he's kind of looking at Dynamon with you see the whites of his eyes start to come a bit to come a bit to focus there as his turn is skipped. Yukio, it is you and Tetsudamon's turn.
And just as that lands, he just real quick say, "Yeah, we're gonna stun them all."
Ha! I love it.
Tetsudomon kind of just looks to you, Yukio.
Pseudo.
Tetsudomon.
Tuxedo with an S.
With pseudo widow.
Oh, there you go.
Wudo.
Okay. I fiddle with the buttons until I see the Digivolution.
Yeah. So you press the B button until you see, or sorry, the A button to slide over until you see Digivolve possible.
Seeing what KC dealt with, I'm just gonna put you down, bud, and step back a little bit.
That is definitely not a bad idea.
Hey, clever Yukio.
And I'm going to Digivolve.
And as you you go and hit the B button and activate this form, the same thing with Priscilla, as yours is a little bit shorter range as you're close to, but you kind of hold your Digivice out and almost a little bit more of an intentional beam kind of you see as a ring wraps around your hand and then beams down to Tetsudomon, kind of lifting them in the air again as the ring of blue and white energy is pulling them off, and you see the air is kind of vacuuming around them, and that beam of light comes down. And would you like to describe Tetsudomon's Digivolution?
This is going to be nice. Okay, so as the ring kind of starts to come down on Tetsudomon, a curious purple snake will jump on me to Tetsudomon, getting trapped into the ring as it falls down into it.
Ooh, I do like that. So this white ring almost actually, as you see this small purple snake kind of slither around your arm and leap off into Tetsudomon's Digivolution, you would see as a single dark purple and black band go into that ring and start whirling around as Tetsudomon starts lifting.
I don't think that's normal. And you will see the shell kind of wrap around Tetsudomon's body, and then just legs kind of shoot out of the bottom, a tail comes out, and then finally bashes through the front to kind of have a little shelly head that kind of falls to the ground, and the snake is just now wrapped around with Tetsudomon. Or, shall I say,
Tetsudomon. Digivolve to Hyunmunmon.
Yeah, you would all see as, again, this white energy swirls around and extends Tetsudomon's body, the two legs turning to four, and turning into a much more traditional tortoise body, landing on the ground, but then almost having a slightly, draconic head as these two spikes, though not large, protrude out. The best way I can describe it for our listeners is almost kind of like a Dramon skull, where it has that
there you go.
Yeah, it has those pointed back and over top, and it's almost like a shellmet, and then wrapped around. Almost the best way I can again describe as a Orochimaru belt is this large purple snake hooked over and poised, ready to strike as Yukio, your new partner, Hyunmumon, stands before you.
Was the snake supposed to be involved, or were you supposed to turn into something else, but the snake kind of stopped that?
Hyunmumon, you do not know.
We are what we are.
Yes.
And the snake talks too now. Great!
We are
Not to get...
the same.
We
Real
are
quick.
Hyunmumon.
What do you want us to do, Yukio?
Oh, we never really talked about this. How wide or thick is the wall of ice?
It should say, actually, shouldn't it?
No, it just says how far I can do it.
Okay.
Or is-
I have an answer for you. Give me 3 seconds. The radius of 10 feet, 10-foot panel squares, and a 1 foot thick.
1 foot thick. Thank you. Yeah, I think I caught it as Humamon, if I'm correct.
You said it good.
Yeah, thanks. I would ask you guys to go up there and maybe separate the game with your wall of ice.
A task simple enough.
We will humor you for now.
And wall of ice. And would it be possible to like have it separate all of us or no?
Let me see what the 10-foot square panel. Just try to make sure and see how far it goes. Yeah, you could definitely fill out the crevasse here. I don't think you could make it like you could make it tall enough for an issue for the Grizzlymon would have to kind of like colossal titan over it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the.
All right, so Humumon, your attack is a simple D&D classic. If you would like to give us a rattle off of that, but we've lessered it for a scalable feature.
Absolutely. So, of course, you just see a massive wall of ice form in front of him. Has a little bit of nice little mechanical stuff. Has a 12 AC, 20 hit points, and the creature does have to make a dexterity saving throw or get, pricked by some of those frozen spikes and taking 2d6 ice damage potentially, or half as much on a saving.
I was actually asking you to give us the echo call out.
I did the opposite. Literally.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was like, as you were doing it, I was like, I have to let him go, just because he's doing the opposite of exactly what happened last time. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to describe both from now on, all right?
I'm so sorry.
But you see this massive wall of ice kind of form right in front of Humumon, kind of directing out of the way Dinomon and Chompamon from this. As you see also in the front of the little eyes, see little spikes forming against Grizzlymon right there, getting pricked a little bit by that ice as well.
And as the short ice wall kind of appears in front, the Grizzlymon will make a dex save there. It is dex save.
That's a little nippy there, Casey.
It is supposed
Hey,
to be
watch where you're pointing
12.
that thing.
Does being stunned affect dex saves?
Oh, it does. Thank you for correcting. Yeah, I believe he automatically fails. Does he not?
That was disadvantage.
Not with stun. I believe stunned
Stun
is like
pretty powerful.
yeah, stunned is like one of the most on a page stunned.
Creature is incapacitated, can't move and speak, or only
So
falls
but incapacitated will be what we're looking for. Can't take.
automatically fails strength and dex save throws.
Yep. So he automatically takes that 5 points of ice damage as protruding out of against you guys is this cold bunkery ice wall protruding above you. Anything else for? Did we get you saying wall of ice again? I don't think we did.
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
not wall of ice, not the actual attack name. No,
He's on strike.
I am on
PhD,
strike.
I'm sorry. We have to pay you for each word, each call.
Yeah, we know how it is. Sorry.
I get it. No.
First session's free, guys.
Yeah, I get it. You're on SAG, all right? This is what you were striking for, right? I guess you wouldn't be SAG, would you? Because it'd be Screen Actors Guild. Wait, yeah?
No, there's some connectivity. It's still little
SAG
differences,
over
but
here.
still.
All right. So give us that wall of ice call out, please.
Okay. Wall of ice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Actually,
expected.
Zephy, if you could just give me, PhD, if you could just give me every letter of the alphabet, just A, B, and then you just you're done, and then we'll.
That'll be a lot of
A.
editing.
B,
A,
C.
Oh no! Yeah. Give me all the vowels. It sounds as well, and I'll just upload that to the AI bot for Riverside, and they will. All right. All copyright jokes aside, this wall of ice appears, and it appears to be separating off, but the Grizzlymon is still kind of, again, colossal tightening over the wall, like leaning over as these bits of ice are jabbing into his underside, trying to reach over and get Dynamomon, and Humumon, as well as Chompamon. Is there anything else for Yukio there?
I am good.
We
Jax.
did our job.
Yes. How much will we be compensated?
I have to pay you now? What?
No,
In
do not
dummies.
listen to him.
Rats.
We will,
He is tricking you.
we will accept goods of food.
Is that just a regular snake?
I feel like it's a regular snake that kind of got into the beam, and this should not be a thing. Like, I
Wait,
feel
so
like
are there
we should be
regular
looking at a different creature entirely.
I think we're okay. I mean, these creatures are already weird enough.
We are one. We are both human.
We are one. This is normal.
For confusion's sakes, you turtle guy, I'm just going to call you Hugh, and snake guy, you're Moon.
Oh, Hugh.
This is acceptable.
That'll be your payment for the move. Me giving you a name.
This is suitable.
You made him?
Infinitely stronger
us?
like slime.
Slime, yes.
All right, Jax, it is you and Aletmon's turn.
Can you do that too? What they
I
did?
most certainly can. If they can, I most certainly can.
He's just
Hold your arm out. I think we could do this cool.
Okay. Like he'd start to cradle him in one hand while he's fiddling with the thing, trying to find what they did, but they was just gonna hold out like he said.
Have you ever seen a falconer?
Yes.
Good. I don't know what it is, but I have an idea.
Okay.
Is Captain Falcon a thing in this world?
Why would it be Captain Falcon? Does he have a falcon? Does Captain Falcon actually own a falcon? This is me. I've gone too deep.
I don't think so.
I don't think he does. Or, like, the falcon does.
It's his emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was more of what would Jax know as the Falcon, or Captain
In
Falcon,
1990
or an actual...
Oh, that's a good question. That's fair. Well, I mean, like, or like an actual falconer. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
what is Casey's reference? Or sorry, Jax's reference. There.
Oh yeah, no, he just is gonna hold it out like a bird. Like he's trying to get to, like he's had birds land on him before.
Hell yeah.
Just chatting his way from out of the lake as he just like Baywatches like to the shore. Just birds, deer, the odd baby bear cub.
Yes.
Oh,
If the Sleeping Beauty was a himbo, it is Jax.
Yeah, exactly.
That is his only wisdom bonus is animal handling.
I love it.
Anything
Oh, a
else
bear.
for wisdom, intellect, and charisma is +0.
He was like, a bear? These guys love me.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. So as you hit this button and holding your arm out, the same thing that happened with KC, as the energy kind of swirls and wraps around you in this whirling energy pattern, and as you're holding your arm out, almost ready for a large bird of prey to land, you see as the swirling energy goes around Owletmon, and he starts to, even though he was already kind of floating above your arm, he begins to float a little bit higher. And would you like to describe as Owletmon Digivolve?
Yeah, I think it's gonna, I think the light's gonna envelop him almost like a giant egg, and then burst in feathers, and a Titomon will be standing there, and he is essentially a large barn owl, like body shape. He's got white feathers with silver feathers, like it almost looks like a helmet, golden eyes. He doesn't have normal wings. They go out into like 3 purple talons, and he has brown leather straps wrapped around both of them, almost like wrist straps.
And perched on your arm in a very kind of, he's coiled up and has his wing talons kind of wrapped up and in this very, almost like as he hatches out of the egg in this cocoon form, and you would see
Owletmon Digivolve too!
Titomon. Well, hello. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too. So you're Titomon now.
That is correct. You catch on quickly.
How tall was the ice wall?
It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay. You can still fly, right?
Most certainly.
Alright, he's gonna start scrolling, like looking at the attacks, like let's try this bright feathers, and he's gonna like toss him up in the air to like give him a boost up.
Hell yeah. And as you launch Titomon into the air, he flies over and kind of pulls his wings in together again, and then you see as these little bits of shimmering and glittering diamonds kind of appear around him, and he opens up his wings and he just shouts, "Bright feathers!" A rain of diamond feathers push the Grizzlymon off of the ice wall. You see as the Grizzlymon is kind of like looking back and forth and realizes that this is more than the meal is worth and begins to scatter off into the woods. Jax, it's still your turn.
He may not be able to look anywhere because I need a DC 13 con save or be blinded.
Oh shit! All right.
All right, Jax. We got the numbers and now aerial support as well. I think we got this. I think we might just make it.
We got the status effect gang here.
As a blinded bear, I think that even more hammers into that, like this even though it is a Digimon, it is still kind of it seems to be working off of some kind of bear instincts, the bear necessities, and as it is blinded, it starts scattering off into the woods. Jax, it is still your turn. Is there any follow-up you would like to do?
No, I think that's all he's got.
All right. Is there anyone... I will say you guys have a chance to follow up as Titomon. He's retreating! What do we wish to do?
I don't think that
do we...
Dynamomon's mind would be on attacking. I think it'd just be on, like, what the hell is happening?
I mean, we are in its space.
Wait, how far is it? This actually may work. How far is it? Well, damn it. Why is it moving?
I mean, do we really want to keep going after it?
Oh, like,
what do you think,
right
Chapamon?
now? Or are you like trying to like mash a button or something?
Yeah, I guess like Yukio, what's your game plan here? What are you trying to do?
I think this would have been one of those moments where Moon would have taken over and just recommended Venom Fang tried to do its last bit of attack before it ran as like an opportunity attack.
I think that is fine with me. That definitely makes sense to me. All right, where did I? That should be in spells, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really say I can't use it as a reaction or.
I am fine with this because even though it's technically I am fine with that. So with a 19, you deal 1 point of a poison damage or necrotic damage, I believe is what we landed on, correct? Or is it point? Yeah, necrotic damage as Moon bites Grizzlymon in the ass, and as he's as the bear roars and scampers off into the woods. And congratulations, everybody. You have warded off the Grizzlymon attack.
Oh, I didn't expect you to.
I am sorry. It seemed like a opportunity we could not afford. As they say, strike first, strike last.
No. Absolutely not.
What is this?
I was just like, it sounded good, and then you added Cobra Kai. I was like, oh, fucking hell, it is from that.
And whenever you said that, I was like, don't do the Cobra Kai. Don't you dare. Cobra Kai.
All right. So yeah, the ice wall stays up for I believe what is it, an hour?
We don't have a time on it, so I have zero clue.
Let me double check.
10 minutes. There it is.
10 minutes. All right, perfect. So it definitely hasn't been 10 minutes. You guys are standing amongst the ice wall. You have your new partners there. Jax Titomon kind of flies back to your side, perches on your shoulder, oddly light for his size.
Well, I call that a victory, right? We weren't bear food, so that's great.
Yeah.
What happened to you all?
We Digivolve.
Is this like a permanent thing? I thought you were a sleepy guy.
No. It was more of a dormant state, if I remember that correctly.
So, in a way, you kind of have your own evolutions, but your evolutions work from these little devices right here?
They work from Ryu.
Who's Ryu?
From you, from your person, your soul, your being, our bond with you, our friendship.
The power of friendship.
Come on, cut him some slack, Yukio. These guys have, it sounds like they're, just barely learning to talk almost.
Yeah. Well, we're also in a very strange other topic entirely, like sidebar real quick. But where's the kids? Because weren't they supposed to be here?
Did you guys see any kids come through here before we woke up?
No.
Are you sure what a kid is, Yunmuman?
He'll look to Yukio. Is this not a kid?
I don't know what it
No.
is either. This is why I asked.
So
It's
they're
a
like
tiny
1 foot
version of
small.
us.
It's
Yeah.
like it looks like us. Yeah, but it's smaller. Most of them are smaller anyway.
Well, it
Pretty
doesn't
small.
look like us. It has
Yeah,
a
what
human.
Hey, hold on. Okay. So think of it this way. They're going to be kind of tiny versions. They'll have their own unique little like details, just kind of like how you guys are.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. Unique details. We know for sure Mortimer's in here, right? Just ask them if they've seen Mortimer.
Was Mortimer part of the group? I thought it was 2 other people. I thought they were the bullies that came in here.
Ricky said that
Well-
Mortimer got eaten by the TV, or at least he wasn't in the cabin anymore.
Yeah, the bullies got Mortimer to come or go.
Rachel,
Uh,
was Rachel not also following, right?
Yeah.
Oh God! So let's
How many
make-
kids
let's-
are we actually missing?
Yes, exactly. Good call, Yukio. Let's get a number on that. Let's get a name and a list of the ones that we know for sure that Ricky said were in here.
So Rory, was it Rory?
Yeah, Rory.
Rory was pushing Mortimer to come, and Rachel came
To keep
so
an
he
eye
wouldn't
on
be
Mortimer.
afraid.
So that's 3 of them?
I want to say yes to that.
Who are
I
the
think
other
they were
kids that
just
Ricky
those
always
three.
hangs around with?
The other bull? Well, I shouldn't say bully, but
No, they're
Yeah,
bullies.
they-
They're bullies.
Yeah, they're bullies.
Yeah. So as far as the trio, the Crab and Goyle,
the misfits.
yes, and Malfoy pair that we've aligned them with is Rory as our Malfoy kind of pinnacle leader. Our Crab is Ricky or Richard, and then Bruce is their Goyle.
Bruce. Okay, I thought we were leaving one out.
Well, I
So
don't think Bruce was mentioned in this.
He's always around.
This is
so,
correct, but just as far as what you as characters would know.
Right.
Well,
So
We
can
can-
we assume that Bruce is here?
I just
let's just
I
say
think it's worth
there's
keeping
going
an
to
eye
be
out.
3 or 4 kids we're going to have to look for.
As far as you know for certain, based on what Ricky had told you, you can assume that Mortimer, Rachel, and Rory are in a similar situation to you.
Yeah,
I-
so
What was the third name? Mortimer, Rachel, and who?
Rory Masterson.
yeah. If you go into important people, it's the 3 campers.
Well,
This important people that Zephy's referring to is a list.
Yes, thank you for bringing. We have a Discord list just for people, a place for our players to keep track of important people they've come.
There we go. I put that in session notes so we don't forget.
There you go.
But yeah, so it looks like we've got for sure Rory, Rachel, and Mortimer. Hopefully, Richard went back to his cabin, and we didn't hear him say anything about Bruce, but that little punk's never far behind. Whenever Rory's involved,
yeah, really,
Should
I
we
think.
stay here, or should we real quick find a little safer place to talk and camp out? Because I figured it's getting like nighttime or something.
Nope.
No?
Yep.
Oh,
That wasn't
Okay.
a very long interaction in the grand scheme of things. I know for us that was a certain amount of time, but in the grand scheme of things,
Well-
that was about like a 5-minute interaction.
It's been
well,
84
what time did we
years.
even get in here? That's the first thing.
You don't know. You have no concept of time right now.
but the sun is out right now wherever we're at.
Correct. If someone would like to make a survival check to try and ascertain, I think Yukio or
Yep.
I would say Yukio or Jax might be able to, but Yukio, would you get that
fudge.
for your survival check?
A 9. I have a +5. Come on.
Yeah, unfortunately with a 9, you're a little
I
uncertain.
got +0.
I'd say with those being our 2 checks, you guys are a little bit uncertain on how to tell what time it is here specifically. Even the monitors don't have like in the corner there, like a computer screen, what time it is.
Do
we even know if it gets nighttime here?
and do you guys? Does the sun ever go down? Because that light in the sky, is it ever
Dark.
Does
Uh,
it replace
so I
itself
just-
with a different light?
Sorry, so just for you because I don't want Titomon to be our
The
sole.
element,
Yeah, exactly. As far as the Digimon know, like the day-night cycle works as normal.
Okay. But we don't know what time it is.
Exactly. Well, I mean, they don't have watches or anything. Like the same thing. Like if you ask a dog what time it is, they're like, I don't know. Fucking food's in a 4 sleeps.
Let me check. It's actually 3:40.
It is 567 blinks until food time again.
Snake as a sundial.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so. I'm gonna call shenaniganery on that. All right. But so with that information, you guys are in this crevasse, covered around by metallic ferns and now an ice wall. You guys are kind of a little disoriented on really what time it is. You're unable to get a good lock on the sun even from the angle that you have. What are you guys looking to do here now?
I think you were onto something with that. Let's get some cover. Find a wall to brace ourselves against. Maybe a cave or something. That's not the only That's not the only Digimon in the woods. And we're not out of the woods yet.
That is true. It would be dangerous to stay here for too long.
If we got transferred here, maybe the kids did too. Does anyone know how to track or like look for clues to see if someone else was through here?
I'm pretty
adventure
good
guy.
at tracking. Yeah.
I can help out.
Maybe even if we
Learn
get
a
into a
point or
clearing
two.
or something, you could tell us maybe an approximation of the time as well.
These are all great options.
Do a tracking check, which would either be something.
Oh, tracking check would be survival, most definitely.
Survival check.
And Priscilla was offering to assist, so you can roll that at advantage.
Oh, thank God.
I was
You're
hoping it'd be
welcome.
Perception.
You think it'd be perception?
I was hoping it'd be perception. I don't know if it would be or not.
Nah, for tracking, I would say survival. If you're looking for specific like footprints or like trying to make footprints out in this,
They're both a plus
Gotta be,
5,
like,
so it doesn't
survival or
matter.
nature. Gotta be.
Fudge.
So what'd you get there?
15.
Yeah, so a 10 plus 5 for a 15. That's a pretty good roll. I don't know why you're being so hard on yourself. You're only level 1. I don't know.
I know, I was about to say, I'm like 15. I would be impressed with that.
Yeah,
No,
you're pretty.
it's more of the roll, not the bonus, where it's like.
You're upset about a 10. Well, either way, let me make you feel a little bit better about that. So with a 10 plus 5 for a 15, you are able to ascertain a series of footprints heading in the southern direction there. They are smaller and they do appear to be the standard issue hiking boots that are given to all of the campers at the grounds there.
Is it like a
from
monogrammed M in the soles?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's like it's like an M tilted to the side, and then there's like a bushel of berries. Like it's like almost like a Fruit of the Loom mixed with something, kind of like a Nike or Fruit of the Loom collab. Either way. So I think actually to throw a little bit of a spicy wrench in here.
Let's get some spice.
Yeah, little smoked paprika, or something spicier than Scotch bonnet.
Cinnamon challenge.
Let's throw some Scotch bonnets in this bad boy. You see footprints going down the cavern, and you see less footprints going up the cavern.
But no.
Oh, no. They've separated.
That's really not great. One of the first lessons, stick together.
I bet you Rory was talking shit, and Rachel and Mortimer walked off. Then
Yeah.
Rory probably walked off too.
Rory probably wanted to tell him where to go, and they weren't going to let him.
Going
Should
off of
we-
that assumption, yeah, exactly.
They're
Go on,
going
Nico.
towards the bears, so should we at least go that way to make sure that whoever went that way is safe?
Maybe.
Oh,
Do they look the same, like they were the same time?
Yes, all the blueprints would look at a similar freshness.
Is there any merit in possibly? I hate to say this, but maybe some of us go for one and some of us go for the other.
you want us to split up for right now?
No, but I mean, the thought occurs to me that there's two groups of children out here alone with wild bears and who knows what else. Wild geared up bears. Did you see the fight gloves on that guy?
Yeah, no, I definitely did. That's why.
But also, that would be going against our teaching. If they see us split up, then
That's
Well,
fine,
we
but what
teach 'em not
lessons
to
is
go
there to be
alone.
learned if they... Sorry, go on, Sophie. Say it again.
Sorry, we teach them not to go alone. Like, not necessarily they're not allowed to split up, but always have a partner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
I
important
just
to
don't
have a
want us
partner.
to all be a group and then as a group discover it,
Let's
I
not
don't
go
even
there
wanna
just
say
in
it. I don't even
case, all
say
right?
it.
But I don't think Casey has, a bad point with that. We need to maybe groups of two. One follows the one set, and the other follows the other set.
yeah, I think that would be smart.
I hate to say it, but kind of going off where he was going. Should Doc go after the one that went alone, just in case?
I was thinking me and Doc go that way, and then you two would go the other.
Yeah, it seems like your ice wall might be a very useful ability, and might need a doctor.
Yeah, though the two medically trained people are going away, so that may not be a good thing.
Well, no,
I mean, if we find
this is where it's
Dagger,
difficult
she's always
because I kind of
prepared.
understand what you guys were saying there, but you don't think it's wise to kind of have a doc kind of go with not together but separate?
Well, I mean, we all know that basic first aid.
This is
Yeah.
Oh, this is true.
But
Yeah, there's basic first aid and then there's beyond basic first aid.
God, what was that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Titanic.
I like how the first instance, Titanic.
It's
No.
Gangs of New York. That's what you're thinking of. Gangs of New York.
No, I'm thinking of the one where he got mauled by a goddamn bear.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
The
that
Wolf of
one.
Wall
It's
Street.
the one with the wolves. It's like with the wolves, but it's not.
Wolf of Wall Street.
No.
Yes, that's the one. No.
God damn it.
It's like the gray, but it's not.
The Great Gatsby?
No, it's sounds like the Deliverance, but it's not.
Yeah.
Inception?
No.
The Revenant, I want to
The
say.
Revenant.
The
Revenant.
Revenant.
Yes.
The one movie I haven't seen.
The
I
one that
love
he
that movie.
actually won something for, I think.
See, I haven't
Yeah.
seen any of those listed except Titanic.
From Titanic.
I
Where
just
the
want
bear
me and
let
Billy.
the
The
bear loose on the
sea
boat.
Yes.
There was a polar bear on that glacier.
There's
Yeah.
a reason why it's saying
Yeah.
it's that polar bear, bro. He's some of
He
the ice.
drove the glacier, the iceberg, into the boat.
What actually they didn't tell everybody is that Titanic was a really, really early prequel to Lost.
Ooh.
Imagine.
Enough cursed memeing aside. So, you guys, again, forced with the decision of you follow the few to the northeast or the many to the southwest in terms of footprints.
I think
Please keep in mind as well, you have some climbers and some flyers that could get a better vantage on the situation.
So check this out. What I was thinking, based off of what you guys were saying, you guys, are the more medically inclined ones here. Maybe send Priscilla with Jax. So if the kid needs an escape, or if they need to alert us quick in case that bear, finds the kid before we do, and Priscilla can attend to any sort of injuries he may have sustained or may not, hopefully. And then, exactly that. Yukio maybe come with me, and you can take lead because, holy shit, I get lost in the woods around our place from time to time. So, and if the kids are hurt, you'll be able to be there and buff my basic first aid knowledge.
I agree.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty solid lineup. So it'll be
If Rory's hurt,
me,
I'll be
Jax, Titomon, and Champamon.
I was going with you, man.
No, yeah, we're going towards the beach, though, I believe. Or I assume there's a beach. I don't know why I assumed there was a beach this way. We're going this way. I just
Yeah.
pictured the beach.
Yukio, wait
there.
up.
We're looking for a
It's
beach.
hard.
I won't put
Catch up to
anything
you.
up on the head anymore for you guys. Wait, you guys can't even see that, I don't think.
I can't see anything. I'm thinking about Digimon Adventure Series
Yeah.
1, where
Yeah.
You might, yeah. Who knows? We'll see. All right. So I am completely cool with you guys doing this in this direction. Which group would we like to tackle first? Who's
Roll.
would we- Yeah, that's a great way
roll.
to.
Let's roll.
So
do you want
each of
one
you-
roll for each team?
No,
One rep
no.
roll?
Each human rolls a raw d20, and then you take the highest of you two.
Ooh.
See, I was gonna
Okay.
say we roll off on our side, and then whoever wins rolls against the other side.
I like
Just
that.
pick a higher number.
I think you guys are rolling essentially with advantage with each other.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like a
Solo Rolo. Oh,
Oh,
beefy.
Wow! None of you. Holy shit! Oh wait, no,
Dang.
Jax.
let's go.
Jax
Jax was a beast.
Jackson
Jax looked like an 8 on my side, so I thought
I
it was
know,
a sub 10. Holy
That
crap!
would have been funny.
It would
All
have been,
right.
absolutely.
So with Billy with a 7, Jax with an 18, Priscilla with a 6, and Yukio with a 3. It seems like we'll start with Jax and Priscilla as you guys begin. I would say after the 10 minutes, it almost like immediately breaks into brittle ice, and the line is now gone. and you guys are able to make your way through.
Just as they're walking off, I'd be like, "Hey, Yukio, what was that song you were humming earlier?" As the camera just sort of.
It was just pure instinct.
All right. So as you guys begin to make your way northeast there down this passage, you would see as you would start to feel an incline. And as you make your way more forward and forward, the trees around you would start to change from these cool bluish greens, and they were a little bit more deciduous. Yes, I believe, right?
Is that like leafy?
Wait, deciduous is
that's
normal trees that lose them during winter.
No, yeah, okay. So deciduous trees would be closer to what you guys are like used to in your your camp. So that's what I like. Think of like a more like a pine tree. Like that is that's carnivorous.
Yeah,
Pine
that's
trees
carnivorous.
So what is oak and maple? Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, okay. So yeah, think more of like maple trees and stuff like that before. And as you make your way forward, you're ending up into a lot more like instantly everything starts to turn a lot more tropical. And like you're seeing tall stalked trees with a heavy canopy of leaves over the top, and everything almost immediately starts to get muggy. As you make your way forward, all of the cool kind of tones of the northwestern forest that you're used to start to shift into this humid and wet, almost kind of jungle atmosphere. And then quickly you start to see this and hear this running water just. And as you guys make your way out of the tree line, you find yourselves faced with a rickety bridge.
Oh, well, that's certainly unexpected. There's a bridge that doesn't look completely safe to cross, but maybe manageable.
Yeah.
Do you think this thing could actually support our weight, Jax? I mean, look at it.
I don't know about mine, but say you guys should be fine. But how fast is the water going?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, Jax.
16.
Right. So with the 16, as you look at this rickety bridge, you follow the water going down, and you see it's going at an extremely fast speed. You get the idea that if you were to land in that water, it's taking you with you, and you're bumping into a bunch of rocks. And you follow the river going the opposite way of the current, and looking to the east, you see it is met with a giant waterfall. And this waterfall is producing a whole lot of mist that is starting to cover your view over the rickety bridge there. And it's at that time you hear a child's voice. Help! Help!
Okay, we gotta go across.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No! Not the child!
Thank you all for listening to the second episode of Digi Dice Monsters. We can be found on all social media platforms under the same name. Can't wait to hear from you all and see what you think of episode 2. We also just received our first bit of fan mail, so go check out @GoreFrosting on X there to see some lovely little sketches of our in-training form Digimon partners. Thank you so much for that. We everyone here on the team really loved that. And we'll be back on Wednesday, November 6th. See you all then.